Hi, my name is Bill, and today I'm going to be showing you how to replace the water inlet siphon on your washer. The reason why you might have to do this is because it's filling slowly or because it's visibly damaged. For this repair, you'll need a flathead screwdriver, a Phillips head screwdriver, a 5/16 nut driver, and a pair of channel locks. Warning: before doing any repairs, please disconnect your power source. So this is our washer model that we'll be using for this demonstration. It's a Kenmore. Keep in mind, what you have at home might be a little bit different than what we have here, but the same technique should still apply. Now make sure you've turned off your water. And now we can unhook our hoses. So we'll use our channel locks. And keep in mind, when you're doing this, that there's probably going to be some water still in the lines. So make sure you have a bucket or a towel handy to catch that water when it starts dripping out. There we go. Now we're going to unhook the hoses from the machine. So again, we're going to use our channel locks to loosen it up. There we go. So we've got 2 screws in the front. And now we're going to turn the washer around to get to the other screws. Alright, now that those screws are off, we can tilt the control panel to remove the clips on the bottom and tip it forward. That'll expose the entire inside of this. And I've got 2 clips I'm going to have to undo, one here, one back here. So I'm going to undo those now. I'm going to use a flathead screwdriver and I'm going to pry the clip back and it'll pop right out. Same thing on the other side. There we go. And the next thing that I'm going to do is, because all these wires are attached to this console, I'm going to remove all the wires so that when I take this back panel off, everything comes off nice and smoothly. First, we're going to unplug these 2 red wires, and we're just going to simply pull them straight out. This grounding wire here, I'm going to be using a 5/16 nut driver in order to remove that. I'll just partially screw it back in so we don't lose that screw. We're going to unplug these 3, and this is one of those cases where you might want to just double check and take a picture before you unplug everything, just to make sure that you've got everything plugged back in the right order. From what it looks like to me, you've got the darkest on the top, the lightest on the bottom. That's how I'll remember it. There we go. And this guy right here, use a flathead to pry up the one side. And there we go. I'll undo this. This is the last of the wires. I'm going to remove this hose right here just by pulling it straight out, like so. Okay. Now the console is totally disconnected. We can move that off to the side there. So now this last wire here is held in by a 5/16 screw. So I'm going to take that screw out. And then feed this through here. Now the wire's on that side. I'll put the screw back in a little bit, just so we remember where that one goes. And now we're ready to work on the back. So as you can see from the edges here, The frame's already off of the base a little bit, so all I've got to do here is just tilt this forward, and now I can pull out the top part of it. The bottom part is still held in by a few screws at the bottom, so I'm going to use my 5/16 nut driver, and I want to remove these screws down here. And we'll just remove this last screw here, right in the middle. Now as we take this panel off, we just want to be a little bit careful because we still have stuff connected to the inside, such as this hose, which I want to take off. Same way I did with the control panel. I'm just going to pull it straight up, and then it'll come right out of here. So this here is our water inlet siphon. It's held in on the bottom by a couple tabs right here. Then it's also got this this water hose that's running to it, held on with this clamp. So I'm going to squeeze these tabs in here, and I'm going to just tilt that back. That comes off nice and easy. And now I'm going to use our channel locks and loosening the clamp, moving it back. There we go. Now, grab your new OEM replacement water inlet siphon. If you don't have one already, you can find one on our online store. So now, we're going to first connect this hose here. Push it all the way in. This clamp is in the way. So just move it back a little bit. So the tube and the hose are connected. Move the clamp up. And again, use my channel locks. Pinch the clamp together. And I'm going to move it all the way up so that the tube and the hose have a nice tight seal here. There we go. Now, I'm going to insert the tabs into the slots here. And you want to make sure you get that, put it in at an angle first, put it all the way up. So we're squeezing the tabs, and it'll lock itself into place, just like that. Okay, and now we can put it back together. Okay, so I'm going to just tilt this down, slide that into there. So now I'm going to put the back panel back up, and when I do that, you're going to want to make sure that these two tabs are on top of the other one. So the air tube is going to go right on here. Going to push straight down on it. Just like that. Now I'm going to tilt the frame back just a little bit so I can get this back in. Now I'm going to put the cabinet clips back on to hold it in place. So we've got this one here. We've got the tab. We'll go into the slot right there. And then we just push down on it. And it seals it back in place. Same thing with this side. Again, we're just going to slide the tab into the slot and push it down. And now we'll put the screws back in. There we go. So in case your clip comes off like ours did, all you have to do is turn it sideways, put it inside, sit it down, and you're ready to go. So first I want to reattach this grounding wire. Remove the screw that I kept in there. Put it through that little slot and screw it back in nice and tight. Okay. Now I want to connect this wire back down into here. Now I've got these wires here. Just plug that in, clipped. And now we'll grab the control panel again, and we'll hook everything up to here. go. Now the 2 red wires. Now this other grounding wire. We're going to take this screw off again. Put these 2 together and screw that in. Okay. Now on this side, remember we had the darkest on top, so we're going to go from our purple to our pink, and then the light pink or peach or whatever color they call that one. Now we'll plug this hose back in, and our last wire. Now we'll put our console back on. To do that, you want to make sure these holes here line up with the tabs. So these will go inside the holes. You also want to make sure that the lip of this back edge goes over this, but that these stay outside. So you're going to want to lift it up and over the lip. Set it down. Make sure that everything is in the slots. Push it back, and now we can screw it back in. Now we're screwing in the back panel screws. Now we'll turn it around to the other side. And now the front screws. There we go. And now we'll hook up our hoses, and now we'll put our hoses back on. And your repair is complete. Finally, don't forget to plug in your appliance. If you need to replace any parts for your appliances, you can find an OEM replacement part on our website, PCApplianceRepair.com. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like, comment, and share our video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us make more videos just like these for you to watch for free.